So that was actually done literally in the field.
Of course, they reinforced the section.
Of course, it's got mesh in it. It's got
Are we-
mesh.
are we
Oh,
the
no,
only
actually
committee
they
in town
did.
that
They
meets
did
in
an 8
August?
inch. Yeah.
Are we the only
Come
committee
on.
in town that meets during
No,
August?
both aprons, they did that.
Everybody but council.
Yeah. So, well, that's
Are you the NA with the corporate initials in the sidewalk?
No,
It's
no.
not you?
His finger said,
I know. Dave,
How looks about your size hand?
It's a much smaller
Just
hand.
one.
no, I know.
There's a lot of web goose feet in there.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that when we get to it. So, but the posts are there, the conduits are in.
that's the conduit.
I don't know if the wires are run through, but are they? No, okay.
I didn't see any.
Well, at
wires.
least we had the handholds and we had the conduits, right, Jason? Once you have that, all you do
The
is.
wires are easy.
The poles showed up last week and the brackets, so we gotta get those.
Yeah.
For daylight savings.
No, before the school kids get, well,
Still
if they
got-
don't.
You've gotten told.
It's not gonna be
Nah,
dark.
it gets
all
dark
over.
at 7:30.
They got the one they always had still working.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay, good.
Yeah.
8 o'clock
For
on the
school.
sun's
I
over.
know,
like it.
I know.
You know it's coming.
I like it
It's
9
like-
o'clock at night, John.
It's, right now, August, it's like
With all
it's
that
April.
white line stretching, we don't need lights.
Well,
Some
they put
way
in
we
the,
can make it so that
the
they
glitter
always
dust,
get started at 9
the
o'clock.
pixie dust in there, which I'm happy to see it.
All right, so.
We all set?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Would like something, we'll call the meeting to order. Approval, I need approval of the minutes from July 10th.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed, or any comments, corrections? Nope. Okay, hearing none.
Tom's muted.
Audience of citizens.
Wait just a minute, okay, I asked you if you wanted to be panelist.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sorry.
No worries. Aye, yes.
Okay, so, Don motioned the minutes. And Bobo seconded. You can hear us okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, guys, hold it.
Turn the fan down a little.
No citizens, 240 Kensington Road, update. It's either Mike or Doug.
We can tag team.
Looks nice out back. They did the change
Yeah.
order work,
Yeah.
the fence, and
Saw that.
Woody's, the grounds guys did a great
Yeah.
job. Helped out.
Yeah, those guys knocked it out.
Did the smell go away?
We had, well, it rained, well, I don't know how much rain here in town. So
Better for
we have heard nothing yet, but it hasn't really rained yet. So.
They're still getting some lingering stuff, so we're gonna check
Oh,
above sealing and coils and filters.
Rained a little last night.
But it's much better, not like it. So
Yeah, well, it had to have helped,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also when the
look, they taped the insulation.
when the vehicle's back into the sally port in and out, any exhaust that helps, the fence helps, and it's up, and it's really nice.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear about it first sign of this now.
Yeah. They did the rest of the punch list work. They were in there working, and the goal is, I think, for next month to have something to you. Brian will do the final walkthrough, and go through all that, get some paperwork to you finally, and close it out.
Close that sucker up?
Yep.
Okay. Elementary schools, HVAC updates.
Oh, lots going on there. Let's see, Willard, oh yeah, that's right, they have a meeting in,
Commissioning,
Next week?
commissioning close out next Thursday. They're just going through some open items in the portal. Nothing crazy, but the whole team will be there, ABS and SES. and
yeah, all the
Allstate,
initials.
Yeah. Everybody that still owns it, so.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure they'll be looking for final retainage maybe next month
Yeah.
if they close everything.
And then I think Brian said there's gonna be some money kicked back into
Yeah.
our funds.
Yeah,
There'll be some leftovers on his end and their end, so.
Leftover
allowances,
money, yep.
Unused allowances. And then I'll give a little update on the Griswold and Hubbard. All the contracts have been signed. I'm still waiting for Save More original bonds and their insurance certificate, which they keep screwing up. And there were kickoff meetings last Tuesday. at both Griswold and Hubbard with the contractors. The only consultant that didn't show up was BL because we didn't get them the PL and stuff. So they're doing the MEP engineering. But Allstate has started this week, right?
Yeah, Griswold they got a lot of ceilings down already. They had the meeting with the fire marshal Tuesday.
Yeah.
So everything's moving ahead with demo. They dropped off their temporary fence today. Getting site prep. So they're moving.
And then on Hubbard, Save More is wrapping up jobs. So their idea is they're not going to start before the kids get back. They're going to start second shift. And that's their plan. And they were working out the whole lay down areas and all that. The one thing they would mention was the Conex box in the back.
Yeah. We own that and we'll move it.
Yeah.
The boards they're finishing cleaning out the basement and cleaning out all that.
Yeah.
So
I thought they were gonna move that to the last 2 parking spaces in the parking lot or something.
Well, no, that's the Conex box for Save More. There's a Conex box behind the school
Oh.
that's filled with, poor Jimmy McCabe, garbage. You know?
old
Yeah, stuff that they threw in there and they just sort of-
furniture.
Oh, so
Yeah.
town owns it?
it's almost like a dumpster with doors, you know? So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't know, what's happening, but it's kind of in the way
Oh,
of their,
whose dumpster is it? The town's?
I think it's the schools.
Oh,
Yeah.
the school. I think you too.
Yeah,
It's a storage container for surplus furniture that
Yeah.
may or may not be used, and now it's not going to be used. So
yeah,
they're trying to recycle what they can, donate what they can, sell what they can, but just
Yeah.
purging.
yeah.
It's been a 7-year project.
Yeah, so they kind of worked out with the custodian what areas need to be cleared out. The same thing with Griswold.
They do have the area prepped
Oh, yeah?
for the heat exchangers going and pumps and all that. That area is clean, so
The custodians.
They're prioritizing,
Oh,
yeah,
Well,
just-
your guys cleared it out.
custodians are.
Yeah.
Board guys are really hitting hard.
So neither contractor seemed like blown away that they missed most of the summer season, which I was surprised at. But Save More even said they got a lot of guys coming off their other school jobs where they were working, so they'll throw some manpower onto Hubbard. And they said they can make the schedule. They know the deal. They both know the dates and all that stuff.
The official
So-
extension was good too from the
Yeah.
state.
And all the consultants have the contracts and POs issued, so they're all lined up. So we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah, we go again. And then Ashley's involved with coordination. She's already sending us
Yeah,
like
she's
calendar things about parent-teacher nights and open houses and all that stuff. I just saw the note today.
Yeah, she's
So,
going right to Brian Grant with stuff
Yeah.
and Allstate, so they're handling great on their end for anything that's impact schedule and use of the building.
So, and the lead times, I think you'd be interested in this. Let's see if I can find for Griswold, they had, chiller lead time 24 weeks, switchgear 48 weeks, Univents 12 weeks. And then for Hubbard, they
Hold your
had
breath for that 48 weeks.
chillers 20 to 30 weeks, pumps 20 to 24 weeks, Univents 8 to 10 weeks, and then I think they had something.
Is that after approval?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's, they said, you have to release,
So-
they
Did
should.
they deviate from the spec at all?
I think Save More said they were gonna try to stay with one of them said they were staying pretty much with the stuff that's specified. I don't know
So
if the
you
other
can
one.
get it out of it. If they're staying in spec, you're not deviating at all, release it all. And just submit for record.
Okay.
Why would you send it to middle if you're meeting the spec?
Yeah, one of them said, yeah, they're pretty much staying with the spec.
So if you can confirm that with them, get it in writing from them, I'd release them to go ahead and order it. There's no reason not to.
We could talk to Brian about
Yeah,
that.
if they opened
You'll
up
save
Procore,
yourself, you save
Yeah.
yourself,
Some
a couple
time,
of
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
they had the submittal process going through Procore. We're not part of that, but
Yeah.
it was opened up for Griswold, but not Hubbard yet, so.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
And then all they have to do is submit for record.
Yeah. So anyway, so the lead times look good for next year, at least for the, compared to Willard. So, yeah, and we met the principals for both contractors, and they're already working out badging and background checks and all that stuff. So for Allstate, Save More's got to do their stuff when they come in. So that's kind of where things stand.
No invoices for the HVAC or schools, okay? So I have moisture review at the high school.
Woo, there's a lot going on there too.
Yep.
A
A lot of tiles.
You want
are
to start?
Yeah, a lot of tiles. Most of the tiles are they're be in pretty good shape tomorrow in the classrooms, the quarters, the major area. Then they're going to go to the lower level that was marked on the plan from WGE. So that's moving ahead. And if there's anything that's missed or comes about, we'll do it, second shift when school starts. But
Any surprises?
no, it went pretty good. Looks pretty good. The custodians are waxing over it. So now that it's all, covered
Did
up.
you get photos for the IH? The work going on?
Yes, we have some. Yep.
Because the IH wanted to come out and see the process, so.
Yep. And they're,
Coordinating with them.
yeah. And then she's scheduled for next Wednesday if everyone's in agreement to
Did
do
we
the
get photos?
post clearance.
The cores that they were asking for, that Trubinsky was asking for, I thought we did that.
Yeah, I think what Brian
Which-
said
which
was
changed?
that, he said he would recommend the slab chemistry be further evaluated. So, and he had you forwarded him the WJE report, I believe. He said
Yeah, and I
it
thought they-
identifies moisture within it, but I think he wants to do a deeper dive. And I hadn't had a chance to go through this
I thought he did
molecular analysis.
I thought they did a petrographic analysis of the.
Oh. John Coca?
Yeah, when they pulled the cores,
Yeah.
not when they did the drill, when they pulled the cores, I thought they sent that out for petrographic analysis. You can't get any more detail than that.
I don't know. These guys are going deep.
Are they looking for crap that went in, or are they looking for degradation after it's been?
You mentioned salt. Any salt in the
Oh,
concrete.
petrographic. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Yeah,
And then
I
that's
thought we
what it
did.
says here.
And that gets it down to the molecular level.
Did Brian, he's looking for something based on the experience he had with
Yeah.
the other police department.
Yeah, but I
So
think we have the
he might
information.
not know that that's been.
Yeah,
done.
exactly. I think we have the information.
Okay.
We just gotta get it to them.
So that'll be put. So this whole thing will be put on hold until we confirm that.
I just don't wanna do it twice.
Right. And then, and I didn't. So that TRC mold remediation work plan. How is that wrapped up in all this? Like, is WJE bringing them in?
Yeah,
Is there
that's
sub?
the IH.
Oh, that's the IA. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the IH you brought in.
Yep.
I thought it was internal. Okay.
Yeah, TRC's under that.
Got it. TRC. Right.
And it's that fee that was presented was already part of the initial.
Right.
And they're just billing as they do it. So we can, Mike kind of mentioned about playing with the paperwork. There is more funding, but they didn't. And John, he didn't invoice. The office got ahead of it. The statement's out, but he
Yeah.
didn't send the invoice. So he's like, oh, I think I still have it in my inbox. So he's trying to send it tonight. He was on the road. It's not tomorrow, but we'll
Well,
circulate that for the next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So where do we stand with the Board of Ed and them understanding the process? Are we in good shape with them?
Yeah, they understand that the goal would be to hopefully do some sort of phasing, continue into next summer do something. And they know, the town manager knows that Brian will be working on developing
So
whatever.
Brian, it's our intent that Brian works with the Board of Ed and they figure it all out, what they wanna do for that, and then we'll get it out to bid.
And what he said is just getting the rest of this information so he can provide a proposal to the commission for review. And then it'll go to town council and then keep the process
It's a
moving.
one-year process or multi-year process?
Could probably be multi-year.
Phase it
It'll
out
be
maybe.
multi-year, but it's.
So they know the phasing and find out what to use and what the problems.
I could coordinate what areas are done when. And
So it's probably the phase one would be try to bang all the classrooms out next summer. Be the game plan.
Nick Latanda.
sure. Anybody know him? Oh, he's somebody from the public.
So,
What's his name?
so that's all. We wanted to try to just have Brian's design done by the first of the year at the latest, and then we can get it out to bid.
Yeah.
For the scope of work.
And that may be contingent upon, the rest of the information he's requesting, and then he can give a proposal. We could take it to council, and then he can
I
go
think we
with
get it
design.
through emergency through it anyways. We already got rates for it, right?
Yes, he's on call. Yep.
Yeah, so I'd use the on-call stuff to get it going. We don't have time to play around.
Okay.
with it that way.
Once we get a number,
Yeah.
know the magnitude, and that money that was transferred, the carryover that we're working with now for the temporary repairs, there'll be an adequate amount left to hopefully cover the architectural.
Exactly.
But then the project funding has got to be discussed and brought up.
Yeah, but
Once we understand what it is.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is.
That'll be, the timing of that going into the budget season and next spring, or the budget's developing this fall, so that could all time out good.
Yeah, like I said, the goal would be to get the classrooms banged out the first year one if possible, and then year two do the corridors. I think that's a good 2-year plan.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's all working out, and hopefully, yeah, we got one more full week before the teachers are back, so next week's the crunch week, so
Yeah,
everybody's
should see a
doing
lot of
everything.
progress. As long as there's progress.
Want to try to get
Temperature will
teachers
be
back
tamped
on
down.
that.
Before next Wednesday and the clearance samples, yeah, so.
Yeah, and just to get back to bookkeeping, we have a PO up to $31,000. He's gonna be billing more than that, so at some, we're gonna have to do a little
PO.
financial engineering.
PO from,
Wish Jenny, yeah, so,
because I have this and I guess.
Well, that's a
I guess
statement.
it's an invoice.
That's-
It's not an invoice, it's
that's-
just a statement.
it does it have, like, does the first one say 19,
It says
86.
project total 1986.70, and then
Yeah.
additional services 740567.
Yeah.
Statement total of 939237.
So-
Are they looking for payment?
no. Well, they are, but they didn't send invoices in
Okay.
time.
Invoices
So
to
we
follow.
can't pay it without a PO.
No, we can pay some, we could have paid the first bill if they got it in tonight. We have to increase, probably have to go back to council or maybe work it out with Ryan on increasing.
A new PO.
Yeah, so, that will be on my end to figure that out.
Okay.
Okay, so, you guys
I
have to
don't
worry
have to
about
think,
that.
that's good.
Next
Well,
month.
Doug and I will work it out.
Next
We'll
month's
figure it
problem.
out. Yeah, so, and by the way, thank you for sending, now I know in their previous bill, so this is TRC's work that was added to their original scope.
Correct.
And we paid them like 26 grand, so TRC is almost like basically 2/3 of the way through their fee, which is good, because they did task 1, 2, right on the money, so another $2,700 for them.
John said
I
the
thought
figure,
we probably needed additional funds for that.
We
Just for the
probably
site
do,
visits.
he said he'll need probably another 1,000 on top of the 2,700 to have his
Yeah.
representative go with TRC and do.
Yeah.
So
so we're gonna have to figure out a way to pay the short-term bills and then increase the scope and fee, in one way or the other, so we can get a PO, so that you guys can approve the next meeting, all the
do
invoices.
you want to have a motion to go to council for September meeting to increase the PO?
Absolutely.
That may help us.
How much do you think we need to increase?
So we need another.
We could do one up to,
After we
31.
see-
well, not to exceed, yeah. Well, I call it up to, you call it not to exceed. See, I'm a positive person.
Do you want to go up to 45? That should cover it? Up to 45 or
4,500?
45,000? Because they were at 31 plus another 10.
So let's say an additional 10,000, not to exceed
I
it.
don't know if that's.
Well,
gonna
his,
cover it.
one of the bills is 7,400,
And we'll need another 37, another 4.
and if he bills these two,
Not to
Say
exceed
15.
Not to exceed 50.
yeah, why don't we say 15?
50 total. It's at 31 now. Go up to 50. Not to
No,
exceed
no.
50.
31 now, well, an additional 15.
Yeah,
Based on
another
what,
Well,
another,
do you think
another,
that'll be enough?
another 5 and 10, another 15. That should cover it.
48
Yeah.
grand. So not to exceed 48,000.
Okay. We'll run with that.
Yeah.
So we need a motion.
I make a motion, we increase the budget for the examination at the high school to 48,000,
The WJEPO increase it from 31 to 48.
not to exceed.
Not to exceed.
I'll
Yeah.
second the motion.
All in favor?
Thank you,
Aye.
gentlemen.
Anybody opposed?
And they'll
Okay.
just bill accordingly. Only use it.
McGee Middle School Science Classroom.
That is on hold until the town council and board of finance and town manager decide which projects get priority. Because right now they're competing for the same pot of money for the design services.
Good.
Or they can do both, but they have to find a funding source for the whichever, like the PD, project number 2, and the McGee, the design work for both.
Spare donkey walking around town.
You keep saying that. I haven't seen this donkey.
Keep looking for it.
It's a golden donkey.
Yeah,
By the
so.
way, there's a train a quarter mile long with railroad
Did
tracks.
you see all that? Bonnie?
Oh,
That's pretty
Oh, I
awesome.
know. I didn't know what it
3
was when I
inches.
was driving. It looked like a continuous, like, flatbed.
It's a real train.
Unbelievable.
How long are the links?
What was
Oh,
that?
geez, they-
How long are they? Does anybody know?
That's a quarter mile long train.
Wait till you see the machine
Oh,
that
okay.
comes.
I was just gonna say,
Really?
watch this.
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
3 cars.
All right.
Oh, and
It's
here's
really
the
cool.
other one.
I did a train station in West Haven,
Yeah.
and they had this train
They're gonna-
come from somewhere out Midwest that
You're gonna do
shakes
concrete ties?
it shakes the things,
Yeah.
concrete ties, takes them
The
out,
ballast.
and it has this
Every
machine that
chassis.
pushes them underneath. It's amazing. It's like this whole operation.
Really?
Watched
Yeah.
it before, yeah. It is something.
I have to check that
It's whoever invented this thing
Yeah.
It was,
It's very creative.
Make
Yeah.
sure, Pete.
my brother-in-law
Yeah.
is just big into trains, and that stuff was invented in Europe. They have
Yeah.
machines like that in Europe. You can't believe what
Oh,
they do.
it's-
And they will do
it's
all
amazing.
their work at night because they can't shut trains down in Europe. Here,
I'm ready to check it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll hear more noise.
Just go out at the end of the driveway here, take a right, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
I saw it. I just didn't know what the hell it was until I'm like, wait, those are like actually
Oh,
railroad,
that way.
rail.
I don't know, but
Three, it's like solid steel.
three engines pulling.
How do they make, that's what I want to know, how do they make them that long and get them on a train and make all the curves?
They gotta do it right.
From, yeah, they have.
I don't think they're, that's
Boundary.
one, I think they're in sections.
No,
I think
that's
there's
one
one that's
lane.
What?
1/4 mile
Oh,
long.
no, I thought they were, because I was looking for
No.
the break.
There's no brakes.
Oh. so
No,
I
they're
wasn't-
they're probably extruded like that one length.
So it is
Those
one
rails
long.
flex though.
Yeah, they do,
Yeah,
but
they-
still, that's,
Yeah.
that's pretty long.
All right, back on target.
Yeah,
I
okay.
wouldn't want to
So
be hit by one.
That's, so the McGee Science is on hold until funding's figured out by the town council and the upper management.
Okay,
Okay.
Let me get-
library, roof replacement.
Oh, this is good. No, town hall.
Okay.
Town hall roof.
Yes, the bid award came a little late today from the architect, if anybody had a chance to see it. I'm sorry, the recommendation.
Yeah.
Everybody,
The one guy withdrew, right?
yes, the low material.
Yeah.
And Brian did a scope review. He
Yeah.
feels comfortable.
All season contractor reached out to him. And the guy has a GIF, what is that, certification,
certified,
and will
yeah.
have the warranty and all that stuff.
Certified installer.
Yeah.
They've been in business. They did a project, a state project, I think it was.
They're working on a DOT roofing project right
project.
now. So,
The only thing I'd add, if it's possible, is, whose system is put in GIF?
Jeff.
If he's put GIF, if they get the technical rep to file and write a letter that's being installed for
Oh, okay.
the specifications and for GAF, so they'll provide the warranty. During construction, we'd like a letter like that, that's all, because it's in the file.
Okay.
Because later,
So-
you don't want them to say, oh, it was never installed correctly. We go to claim on the warranty 3 years from now, and they'll say, oh, it was never installed correctly. Let's avoid that.
so that letter comes from who?
The rep.
GAF.
Oh, from the GAF
Yeah,
rep. So
most of-
that's separate
yeah.
from the GAF Gold Pledge warranty? Oh,
Yeah,
so
the
that's
rep will
just
come out.
standard
and-
warranty.
Yeah, they did that
Okay.
for the high school and the other ones. Yeah. The rep will come out and authorize it.
Okay. So we should probably put that in a notice to, or Brian should put that in a notice to proceed
I would
letter,
definitely
right?
put in the notice,
Or notice of award, whatever. Okay.
because there should be no cost for it.
Are we ahead of ourselves here? Have we chosen a contractor?
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Just ask it.
We're just,
We have a
we're just,
recommendation.
this is all theoretical until you guys actually say, go.
When will we be doing that?
I would think it would be right now.
Have we seen all the bids? Because I haven't seen anything.
I have, and I did send out, basically the lineup with A1, which is low. So it went from beginning to 150, went from 300, around numbers, $372,000 up to
Oh.
744.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
I-
those were sent around.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
I thought there was gonna be something
No, they didn't
subsequent to
The
that.
letter came out.
Well, the
today.
letter came out today from Brian, and A1 came in and talked to Marissa and said that,
Yank us out. I saw that.
well, yeah, bottom line, they were allowed to withdraw because
Well,
they,
Which they should be.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I've done
Or we
that.
would have withdrawn for them.
Well, they would have been disqualified.
Yeah.
So
not a big
it's a
deal.
friendly way to, make it right. So, yeah, so Brian came out with the number 2 bidder, and it's in line with his previous estimate too. So,
So,
if you guys want to make a motion to select All Seasons, and you can use this letter if
have
you
we
want.
ever used All Seasons?
Not,
Do
not
we
that
know
I'm-
anything about them?
Not that I'm aware of, just that Brian.
Just that Brian.
Yes. Yeah, we haven't used them personally. We've used 2 other vendors that bid, but not this low.
How long is it gonna take them to do the roof? Did they say?
Yes.
Put 3 months, 90 days.
90 days from the NTP.
They're gonna start it now.
It will go to council for first September meeting, paperwork, so middle September. So it'll be done sometime beginning December, substantial completion.
Yeah,
end of
they
November.
should be.
We hope.
Yeah.
Well, it's substantially
Should.
complete within 90 calendar days. Yeah,
Should.
should.
I say, Joe, a little longer than this.
And then if you want to put any contingency on that value, we'll have to put that in the council item.
I think we should. But what do you guys?
Whatever value you think.
do we have a funding issue with this? Oh, no, it'll be the
That'll
library.
be for next door.
Yeah.
This isn't for the library, this is just for the town hall.
Yeah. This is not-
So we need a recommendation to go to town council with all seasons.
So I make a motion, we go with all seasons for the roofing contractor for the town hall.
I'll second it.
All
Do
in
you wanna-
favor?
Do you want to put a contingency on it?
We should put the bid amount and then whatever contingency you want to put on it. We'll use that in the council motion, the action.
Well, you could just tell me a contingency.
Okay.
Yeah, 10%, 5%,
10%.
10%?
10%.
Okay,
Of
All right.
the full contract or just the hard costs?
I would put on their bid.
Yeah.
What,
That's rich.
well, let's talk about it. When you
Well,
say
is the
full
town
time.
gonna, it's not gonna, it shouldn't make a big difference for the town to approve something like that. It's still gonna be below $500,000.
Yeah. It'll be another 37 grand.
You don't know what you're gonna find when you start ripping.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause it's just plywood.
Rotted plywood.
Yeah.
There's some built-in allowances, but nice to have that contingency.
And they have the unit cost for the, the blocking and the plywood, so.
And that's our contingency, Kevin's contingency, not the contractor that knows nothing about this.
Right, that'll be in a separate PO off to the side, out of sight.
Right.
Which
Okay,
is
all in
nice.
favor?
Aye.
Anybody
Okay.
opposed?
Aye.
Thanks. Yep, that's good.
Okay. Where's Saul when you need him? Bunkers.
Chat up there.
Oh, no. Somebody
Anyone from the
named
golf
Nick about
commission on?
No.
I mean, I can give an update.
Okay, yeah, he's for the bridge.
Oh, it says Timberland. Oh,
He's just for the bridges, which is the next
Bridges,
one.
yeah.
is Nick Rotondo on the golf commission?
No.
No?
No,
No, he's
Well,
so,
is
he
someone else?
sells
Yes.
bridges.
He's a
Oh.
vendor,
he's listening in.
Acro Bridge.
Let's start with the, let's stick first, we'll go
Bunkers?
Saul out of the way, yeah,
Right.
because you guys heard what happened.
Project's been
Went back-
rebid. Project's been rebid,
Rebid.
and I think the due date is next, I think it's the 21st, which is next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it went out for 2-week soak, and they put, like I told some of you, they put the scope
Tighten
review
up the language a
questions
little bit.
into the actual RFP, so it might knock out some of the less qualified bidders from maybe the previous round. Yeah.
Then
and
when
that
we
was-
get that back, we don't know whether we'll just determine whether we want to bring people in for another interview, or we've already got all the answers anyway. It's up to you.
If
So
things
we
go
can just have-
well, you won't have to redo it.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
if things
we'll-
don't go well, then we'll go in another direction.
Well, I think they'll go well.
And I think I mean, they were talking even like, I think Jeff Tanaka was saying, you might not have to go to rebid, but I think everyone agreed it was the cleanest way to go. And it's gonna be more bulletproof.
Yes.
So that's the scoop on the bumpers. So we'll know more at the next meeting. Well, whenever we get the bids, they'll be circulated to everybody. And probably bring in Jeff, if the golf commission, take a look at it, and they'll have to, come up with their recommendation. They'll probably involve Jeff, because Jeff will be becoming best friends now because of all this. And, which is good.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. So,
All right,
okay. Bridges?
the bridges.
Bridges. The word on the street is that the golf commission is thinking about going in a different direction from what they previously had envisioned, which were like, I think they were York bridges, like timber bridges. So, because Ryan told me, he said there may be some delay in getting design work done for the bridges because the golf commission is going to be looking at what they really want.
So they don't know what they want.
Right. So I think there's going to be a little bit, but they're going to be like talking about this in their meetings and evaluating what does Timberland really want for these like 6 bridges, whatever.
Did they talk to the golf course architect?
They're probably going to talk to me, but then again, I don't know. I'm not,
Well, that's a resource that you should be talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a very good point.
It's not a necessary evil. It's-
so when you're talking to Sal about this, the upgrade, just make sure he talks to the architect about it. Because they may come up with an idea from the Timberland Commission. The golf course architect may say, are you out of your mind?
Right.
Or I found this to be very positive.
Yeah,
way to
yeah,
go.
yeah. So, I mean, let's,
So what does the chat say?
He's selling bridges.
Oh, okay. Oh, he works for Acro Bridge, which I'm
Yeah.
familiar with, yeah, okay.
So really, I mean, that's
He-
not,
he
this
should go
isn't
to
the
the- he
place,
should
he
go
should
to-
go to Saul
Talk
and
to
Tim.
Saul, yeah. So
Nick,
Nick-
you should really be talking to the people at Timberland. We're
Yeah.
a couple of steps removed from any influence, so,
If you can hear us, which you probably can.
yeah.
Yeah. So Saul Guerrero, the director, could probably be the best point of contact. And then you'll go talk to the Cal Commission. So.
He responded.
Moved him to panelist, so he can speak.
No, you already said.
Well, he's
something.
good.
Yes.
Okay, I can. Oh, no, it's Sol, S-O-L. And even if you just go on the Timberland Golf Course website, you'll find
Yeah,
Sol Guerrero.
he's all over the website.
Yeah. Or call the town manager's office, and they'll be able to direct you. All right, I think he said.
Okay.
Next issue.
The more Dinda Bittner Memorial Pool Complex, they still haven't seen.
That went out to bid, today's the fourth, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So, it
That's a
tweaked a
splash
little
pad,
bit.
right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
I went down there to see it. I've never been down there before.
Beat me.
Pickleball, just bring your racket.
There's a lot of people down there playing.
I will admit though, I did start to go there, East Berlin. Got to the traffic light, forgot why I was going there, made a right, that's where I go shopping, and I'm going, all of a sudden, I'm going, "Get in this store." So, happens.
Well, right now, there's two projects. You have Hubbard and the
Right,
pool
right there,
complex
right
right by, next to each other, so. And and they'll be using the lower part of that parking lot on the pool, property for staging for Hubbard. So they are kind of intertwined. But yeah, it went out to bid yesterday
That's good.
for the
All
design work.
Track replacement.
Woody is looking for, I think he's getting quotes for the borings, the geotech borings. So I think he got a couple already. I think one of them was Welty. So that's where that stands. And I think, if I recall correctly, you gave him permission to go and actually do the boring, yeah,
Yep.
at one of the last meetings. So he'll get that rolling and have more to report.
So this is the field at Sage Park, right?
No, this is behind the
This
high
is
school.
behind the high school.
Yeah,
Where
high
there
school
was a
track.
zillion kids there today. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Community center.
MEP, Brian's MEP engineer was on site. He's got the plans from the 1999 build out. So he's going to send his proposal to Brian Humes, and then Brian will send it back to the commission for the additional services due to the grant, the language and front end document revisions and incorporating the mechanical scope into the roof drawings. That was what the grant application was both the roof and mechanicals. So that'll be coming to you for the next meeting, and then we'll keep that moving. My understanding is that I don't believe the state's executed the grant yet, so we still can't spend any money yet. Can't really
Can't do anything.
Yeah, can't do anything.
Yeah.
So
Other than
and everybody's
get prepared.
under the understanding that it's going to be a calendar year 26 at the earliest with the paperwork. And then the only caveat would be, the funding. Kevin did a little analysis, just resent what was originally authorized. We had 1.1 million for both the town hall roof and the community center roof. And then we had to do the match. And then depending on how that all plays out, we're not sure if we're going to do all the mechanicals. If it'll allow for it, we may have to go back for an increase in the bond or local share. So that'll be coming down the road. But get this roof out of the way, then we'll know what we have left committed, and then do that roof. That's priority one. And then whatever's left will go towards mechanicals. That may have to be a phased, but we'll have the plans and specs, and
Yeah.
we could bid everything out and do some alternates and whatever you think is best when the time comes. But that's still moving ahead.
Yeah, that steep grant process is ridiculous.
Wow.
They award it and then you have to wait until, you can't get the money. Versus some
We
other
just,
projects.
we won't get reimbursed if we
You're
spend
just in a
anything.
queue.
Yeah.
Approved it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one.
Woolwich School parking lot.
Parking lot's paved, striped. Woody has it barricaded because he's so protective of it. He doesn't want to open it up till
It's working because the
yeah.
geese are on the grass.
yeah.
They would.
And, Yeah. And the light bases, the 4 light bases are in, and once you guys, Doug's guys and your contracts are gonna come and put up the light bases, run the wire and put those things on, and I think that'll be it, right?
That's
Is
it
there
for
anything
that,
else?
for that project. Yeah, phase 1, and then
Yeah,
potentially the upper one whenever that happens.
and Galasso and Wenzel, the milling company, did a great job. They
Yeah,
really did a
really
good
did.
job.
Those guys
So,
banged it out.
Yeah, and Woody did a great job. I mean,
So what do you
they had to
guys-
regrade the lower part of the parking lot because when the guys put it in, it was gonna hold water. So they actually regraded. That's why you'll see there's like a strip of maybe 10 feet behind the light bases. That's they regraded whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
then
saw that.
we did the sidewalk going from the apron. like
They
I
helped a
told you.
lot of prep, demo the curbs and all that, get things.
Oh,
ready.
yeah. Yeah. So Parks and Grounds, and I saw Danny from Highway was there too when they were paving it because they were pulling the paving box out and blocking the lane. So it was kind of a
Good team effort.
3 or 4 departments were involved, like your guys too. So
And even picked at night.
yeah,
I saw that.
yeah, they have the glitter, the pixie dust in the in the striping. So
Yellow t-shirts there.
yeah, so that's now. Remember, you guys wanted to do the upper parking lot as phase 2, so there'll be a design component of that, which Bart is going to lead, right, Bart?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you give a plan, I'll sketch it.
But we have time because I rode through there to see how bad it was, and it really isn't that bad.
We haven't been there during the event.
No. I know.
The lower lot
capacity-
was
no,
way worse.
Yes.
No, capacity wise, I'm saying condition wise.
Right.
Just looking at the pavement, it could last whatever. It could be passed.
Oh,
whatever.
that's not too
But
bad.
you're right. But we have time to actually figure out how to get more spots up there.
Improve the circulation.
Well, now that we have the aprons to grass, as long as it's not muddy, it'll be fine. And we also redid the apron to the other parking lot on the other side of the bridge and Brook, so people can go down there if they want to. But that's kind of a hike for
They filled it up.
Yeah, then yeah. So anyway, so
What happened to the playground?
Woody's doing that right now too.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
My kid is
redoing.
very concerned about that.
Well, not Friendship Place, but
No.
on both sides. Yeah, the
Back
back.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
gone.
back. Yeah.
They're rebuilding. They're already putting it back in. The new
Oh, they
one
are?
is already being built. Yeah.
Yeah, and Woody was the contractor was a little behind schedule, so it's like I guess they're trying to jam it in
Everything
before
summer.
school starts. So anyway, yeah, well, a lot of stuff going on in Willard. So once it's 100% done, we can take it. Well, do you guys want to take it off the agenda since it's pretty much done, or do you want to keep it on as?
I take it off.
Okay, we'll take it off for now, and then we start talking about design. We'll, the upper lot. All right, lighten the load. So that's Willard lot.
Sage
And
Park
thanks for
Light.
your help on that, by the way.
Well, Bart did a lot of the work. He had
Well,
the 6-inch tamper. he was
I
out there
told
buying.
Tom that I told the town council that you guys beat me up, and the mayor's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I had this crazy idea of putting like parking toward the brook, and I said they corrected my wayward attempt." Mayor got a kick out of it. So, and it was true. So,
Sage Park.
Sage Park.
Yeah, last correspondence was they're scheduled to ship the week of 9/29, all the lights. I didn't follow up for any other updates other than we're going to keep in touch as we get closer. So the plan would be if that schedule holds, we should be done by the end of October.
So they'll be able to do this during the season while.
Yeah, once we know they're coming, we're going to coordinate with grounds and Jen, Park and Rec to
I don't know
use
if
the
they're,
fields.
if that's used every single night for practice. Or
Yeah, it's
for the
baseball and
programs.
softball, so it quiets down that time of year. And then the
Yeah.
good thing is they'll be working during the day, where typically they would use the fields in the afternoon. So
That's true.
You really want to see those lights up. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will, but yeah.
I hope it's as good as the demo. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're in trouble.
I hope you have those same kind of lights for that park.
Yeah.
You just did.
No,
Stay away from the neighbors.
Those are VE.
Best do it before the fall and the leaves go down.
Yeah. We may have to dim those fixtures a little.
I don't see any more. I don't see anything on here, but I have a bill from GeoQuest for environmental consulting services.
That'll be the next item. Patterson Wayside.
Oh, my fault.
It's okay.
Any new business before we get there?
I hope not.
Good. Old business, Patterson Wayside. Look at
Yes.
that. Timing is everything.
So, Welty, Geotechnical did their, all the borings. And by the way, Bart, they did go on that guy's property.
I saw that. I saw that. I don't know why they went that.
Well, because he said, I read his report, it said it was there must have been something along the right of
They were
way.
terrible.
Oh, was? Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
just told him to stick his nose in there and get
Yeah.
off the road and be
yeah.
safe.
No, but he did it in a great spot.
Yeah.
That's exactly where you would have said to do it.
Right.
So the guy calls me up, going, what's going on? He said, they're right next, they're on my property. I'm like, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to, and I thought he was like, oh, and I'll,
You see the dirt stakers up there.
I'll just explain this for you gents. So B10, he did 6 where the building footprint, the old building
Yeah.
footprint was going to be, and that'll take care of the Y footprint because they'll be in that area. Then they did 1, 2, they were meant to do 3 along the drive, the back access way and the sewer line, and they were going to put B10 out here to stay off his property. But he couldn't get in there, so he went in with the rig and did it right here. So this guy calls me, and I got access
Well,
from.
the guy that wouldn't call you anyway.
I talked to him. I've talked to him 3 times already. I had to get permission. Well, the surveyors got kicked off. He came out like freaking out. So anyway, we got a written thing. I worked with Jeff D'Onofrio and got permission for the guys to do the topo survey and field work for the survey. Then not to go, really nothing intrusive. So he knew it. So he calls up, he goes, they're right there and they're doing like pile driving. I said, oh yeah, there's the blow counts. He goes, yeah, exactly. So I have to give him I said, well, if they were on your property, I'll give you a copy of he asked for the geotech report, which is fine anyway, it's all possible. But so he calmed down and whatever. So, but I thought it was funny and I thought he was wrong. I said, oh, it's probably like one of these back here and he's just hearing it. Sounds like it's right, but he was right. So anyway.
He wants to go 50 feet further back.
Well, it's up to 50.
Right.
So, and he is willing to sell his property, but he wants to sell the whole property.
Yeah.
So,
I was going to say it's worthless.
well,
To us.
not
Not
for this project.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean,
For anything.
I know.
Build
it
a
is.
house on it.
Oh yeah. You might be able to squeeze one lot. I think. No.
Unless you want to have a marina.
Yeah. So,
That yard floods every.
so I said we would, as far as property, I didn't ask for the price, what he's looking for, but he is willing to sell. I think he was willing to sell a year or 2 ago, and there were discussions, but never went anywhere. So anyway, and then he did they got all the borings done, which is great. Yeah. And it looks like spread footings are okay here. Groundwater's not too deep here or here, and a lot of sand and gravel I saw. Yeah. So it's actually well drained stuff. Yeah. And he didn't, I don't, like I said, it didn't smell anything funny, so there was no.
Clarence, backstop, he might have had some clay in there, but it wasn't.
You know what? I didn't see any clay. I saw
That's
traces
what I
of
was
silt.
afraid of.
Yeah, no, nothing.
That's a
So-
backstop. So when I talked to the guy, he said, no, it's all sold out.
Yeah. And then, and that was coordinated with Cole, who staked out the locations for Welty before he went there. So we got, his report just came in on Tuesday, I think. I forwarded that to you guys today. Sorry about the last minute, but, and I read through the whole thing. It looks fine. And that's going to be built, I guess, through Cole
To
to QA&M. So it's all going to QA&M. So that's done. And at some point we'll give the Y this information too, because they're looking for this for their, really for them to price out and design their building.
So they're not putting the extra foundation. That's a straight foundation.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So that's done, which is great. Cole is still working. I think I talked to Steve Zajac on the field guy. He said they're pretty much done with all the field work.
He says field checking.
No additional wetland flagging is needed. So the next step, I guess, is to put a base map together to send to Tom Arcari. And if he's happy with it, then we can transmit that to the Y.
Checking that.
Yeah. So things are cooking along. And then today we got the phase 1 environmental assessment, which is a draft. It's missing appendices C through K. And as Tom Salamino knows, these things like the appendices sometimes are like, almost like a phone book at the end of a report because they have to put in all of the background information. I went through it and it's a lender's dream.
Yeah.
Clean as a whistle. And we
So I
found,
could have made all this money myself like this,
yeah. So
That might be the first one that's ever been this clean.
Well, I don't know how clean it really is, though. There were asphalt fragments out there, so that could be a problem.
Oh,
Oh,
Debbie Downer.
Yeah,
That's from the
Somebody
town.
cut off his mic.
We could have left that stuff out there.
yeah, but they were looking for,
Now, if you leave it out there and spread it out, then that's fine, but
right.
He parked it all out there.
But Tom, no areas of concern or recognized environmental conditions,
No,
right?
no, no.
Right, Tom?
I don't know. Maybe he should have identified the fill placement. I mean, fill is a wreck. I mean, that's the
I told
reality
him it
of
was topsoil.
it.
We gave him
You know,
backward information.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it just topsoil in of itself? Pesticides. Come on.
When well,
Hey, there were organic
he
tomatoes growing
found some
back there. Come
bricks
on.
sitting on the surface. That was the extent of what he found when they were doing their.
Tom, it is a beautiful site, Tom.
See, he's
It's
just
fine. I'm just harassing.
he's never seen anything like that in his life.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a site this quote unquote clean. And I've read a lot of these and I've done some of these. And I'm like, and Tom, we found the previous testing done in 2003 before the town took the property.
Yeah.
They actually did testing on both lots for pesticides, metals, all that stuff. And we were able to send it to GeoQuest. They have it referenced and they're going to append it to the report. So it's got some good beef.
I thought I saw something about soil staining.
Soil staining?
Yeah, like campfires.
I don't think so. No.
Mid-American.
Well, their recommendation is no further assessment needed.
Salomino was a kid, so he knows he sabotaged this.
Yeah. So,
Well, the price just went up on the line.
yeah. So with respect to the bill,
Yes.
That was what.
this is considered a draft. They billed 3,200, which is the
Which
full
is a
amount of the
standard
fee.
fee.
Yeah, that's a fee. It's a lump sum. So what you could do if you want is approve it subject to us getting an acceptable final version, which really is just it pending all this, taking the draft watermark off and sending it to us. Or you can wait till the next meeting and approve it once we have the final report. The thing is, you guys got this today.
Yeah.
And I know Tom Salamino wants to go through it
I'm
with a
sure, you know
magnifying
what, we'll
glass.
prove it pending Tom Salamino reading it.
You know what? Or no, not reading it. Saying there's no comments other than put the appendices on there. Or sending us comments that they have to address in the final.
So I want a 32-page review.
I make a motion, we pay the bill and
Sub-
hold until we get subject to the
Right.
final report.
Subject to the group's acceptance of the final report.
Second.
How about that?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
I think you
Alright.
said aye.
All right.
Yeah.
I said aye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's cooking along. And I think
That's it.
that's it for the Patterson Way site. Yeah, things are sort of coming together for that site.
We're gonna pay for this later on. Just was too.
Simple.
What do you
Mike
mean?
went out with all the contracts, the town council's happy with him.
They're not happy with me. They're still talking about the budget busting, bid that we got. Which is on my list. I got to go back and do a post-mortem on that.
Which one's that?
I think it was in Hubbard.
Hubbard, yeah.
Griswold.
4,400, which was supposed to be
Was it
3,000.
Griswold? Oh, it was Griswold? Yeah, I can't keep track. Whatever, one of those things. Yeah.
Oh, I told you, call the consultant.
No, I have a game plan. I just haven't executed yet.
Okay.
Get the active projects going, and then we can worry about
Yeah.
how we, where it went haywire.
High school, closeout status, was that still on here?
Oh,
Closed
you
out.
know, just time out for that, just back up on that, seriously though. The consultant that had the low number, we went to those consultants, they gave us numbers on the building and then that's.
Oh, you mean the cost estimator?
Yes. I would call them up and send the estimates then and ask them
Oh,
to
no.
write a detailed report on why there's a difference between, and there should be no charge for that.
Yeah,
And just force that, because let them come back.
right,
They were the ones who gave us the bad number.
Right.
Not you, not me,
Yeah.
not anyone here. So put them on the.
well, my
I see.
intention was to get as much as I could from them and say, hey, this is what,
No, you send them the bids. and
I'm
say,
going to.
explain why this is in detail, because I have to go back to the town council, and it's serious.
Do it nicely, say, can
Oh.
you help me out here? Because I'm getting shot.
2 meetings I was up there, and it was like being at a paintball. You know how they have those when you go to a paintball thing, it's like shoot the runner. They send you right through the middle. Everyone, that's what it was like.
And then ask the guy to come in and give the presentation at town council.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's
So, yeah, we'll have to get that story straightened out. So, in high school, actually, Kevin was here. He's still getting invoices. They wanted to get the last Gilbane invoice, the AIA that showed all of the retainage and all that. So he's having trouble finding. He was actually back in here for 2 hours today trying to find all the invoices for all the subs and all that. So it's still going on. So maybe there's some money at the end of this tunnel and more money.
Yeah, there's some more.
We have to give
Pay
them
for the
that.
tile.
Yeah.
I owe Jeff some information too that I gotta dig out back there.
I think we should add one change order to it for the new tile.
Might be reimbursable.
Yeah. It's a latent cost.
Project's still open.
Yeah.
No, he did the 049 now. I have to read.
Yeah.
But what's his name?
How much is the tile to do this first floor?
Just the repairs?
Yeah.
We should be under 50 for everything.
Oh,
Well, let sleeping dogs lie with that. All you need is one guy named Myron in the state trying to prove his metal. Hey, wait a minute. Would not be my recommendation to wake Myron up.
I was gonna say, Tom from Gilbane retired.
Yeah.
And McCall, he have some of that information.
Good chance there's a thumb drive he still has in his.
You know, they went his whole computer.
I may have it somewhere.
Well,
He
I
retired
told-
3-4 years ago. I mean, he's probably long.
well, he
gone.
came back.
Yeah, he
you know,
did.
Yeah, out of the bullpen. I told Kevin, I said, Gilbane, just because he's retired doesn't mean they don't have a system where they store this stuff.
They probably have it all.
Yeah, and they probably would bring him back anyway. He probably needs something to do.
You want the name of the guy to call
Tom Smith?
it? No, not Tom,
Oh.
but the guy that runs the office.
You know what? If you send that to me, I can forward it to Kevin. That way Kevin can, if he comes up, he thinks he has enough information with, I guess he just couldn't find the AIA document, the payment rec that showed it all zeroed out, which is what they're looking for, but he found all of the subs with those. So he thinks he's good. He's gonna shoot that out, and if it comes up with more comments, then I guess we can go back to Gil. I said, Gilbane should have it record somewhere, especially the billing department, you would think would have the last bill, every bill. So. Yes, so, yeah, thanks. I'll let Kevin know who to call if he needs to.
Okay, Tom Salamino, it's your favorite time of the meeting.
Sleeping.
And
Trying
take
to
care,
find the
Nick.
Hartford Whalers on
He's
TV.
reading that report.
Nick said, have a good night. Thanks, guys. I will come up. Have a great evening.
See you, Nick.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Take a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Tom.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See ya.
Tom Salamino, make a motion. Who's second?
Either one of us,
Jason, me.
Jason.
anyone, anybody.
I just think, Eric Cushman is the guy.
Eric Cushman?
Yeah.
Okay.
He runs the whole office.